Hey, so in this video, we're going to do counter loops with the for loop and the while loop, and we're also going to do the for each loops and see how the for each loop works. So counter loops in a nutshell, they're basically a loop that is for repeating something. So a counter loop for a for loop will look like this. Will be for in range. So what we do here, wait, so we have to do put a variable here, so it's best to call it I because that's the professional thing to do. And let's say we want to repeat it 5 times, and let's say print hi. So what it'll do, it will print hi 5 times. It will repeat 5 times. As you can see, it repeats 5 times. This is good for repeating certain acts. Like let's say you want let's say um you have like a bunch of code before and you get a random number for like 5, and then let's say you have to like follow a certain program, you have to repeat it 5 times. So let's say you're making a game and the person spins and then they get a 5-time multiplier, and then it will come here and then it will print out 5 times, something like that. And then yeah, so that's how the counter loop works for a for. The way a counter loop works for a while loop is a bit different. So a while loop, it works like this. So you make a variable before you make the loop. Let's call it I, and let's say it has a 0, and then you write while 5 is bigger than I, print hi. So what this will do? Because I haven't added anything to I, it will be an infinity loop, as you will see now. It's an infinity loop, it will never end. But to make it end at 5 or whatever you want to end it at, you can do I plus equals whatever number you want to add, but I'm gonna add 1. And then what we'll do is because I will start being 0, then we'll go to the loop, so it'll be I 5 equals 5. 5 is bigger than 0, so it will go through this and then it will add 1. 5 is bigger than 1 still, so keep on going, and then we'll keep on going until 5 is equal to 5, and it wouldn't work. As you can see, it was printed 5 times. That's how counter loop works in the while loop and the for loop. So the for each loop is quite different. So let's say we have 2 lists. Let's call them list this, and then let's say 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and let's say you have another list as empty. So what we can do with for loops, so for each loops, so in for each loop, say for I, you have to have the variable because as we will see later in a list print I. So what I is in this instance is I is these indexes in between. There is every item inside the list. So in the beginning, it will start from here. So it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as it shows here. So for each loop, it will in this instance it will this I will in the first time it loops it will be I, and then when it loops again, it will become the next item. Another thing we can do here, let's say we want to append one thing from one list to another. So let's say we want to append everything in this list into this list. So we can do a list list1 dot append I, and all it should do is in the first time we'll append 1 to here, and append 2 to here, and then 3 to here, and then 4 to here, and then 5 to here. So let's run it. Oh wait, you have to print it at the end. So let's print it here. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the list. and then let's see what comes up in the. As you can see, it'll still be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An extra thing, if you want to delete, if you want to move here, like everything from here to here, and you want this to do nothing in here, you can at the end of the append, you can just do list equals list dot clear, and what it should do is delete everything in the list variable. As you can see, nothing's in the list anymore. So yeah, that's it for this video. Uh, Thank you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.